Hello, everybody. I'm Lofi.
I'm Jinxie.
And we are continuing the chilling adventures of Sabrina. That's right. I said the full title this time.
So, in the last one, we were slightly disappointed, but still enjoyed it.
Right. We had a lost potential, but we still overall liked what happened.
We have high hopes for rest of things that could happen. So there's something going on with the academy. It is... They are losing powers. Yeah, it could be all witches, but for sure we know it's the academy. Losing powers, getting sick.
Hilda is engaged.
Yes.
Which is great. But very curious of how Zelda's going to take it with all the changes that are happening and Hilda becoming her own person.
I really don't want to break down in their relationship, especially because I feel like it's almost retreading some steps that happened before with Hilda becoming her own person before. Like, we've seen that play out, and it was really good.
But we don't need it again.
But we don't need it again, yeah.
Hilda has had the opportunity for growth throughout the series, but Zelda really hasn't. And I kind of wish they had her thriving more than just struggling. So I hope they do get to that point with her soon.
Well, also, it's a kind of a one-note struggle. Like, she's just telling everybody to do stuff, but we don't actually get to see her, like, internal struggle of, like, the responsibility she feels for these kids and, like, what she wants to achieve. Robin.
I know, Robin. Oh, I hope he turns into a good guy. I don't need another Joaquin.
We're just going to compare everything to Riverdale. Speaking of Riverdale, they visited Riverdale on the last episode, but really we just saw them in the woods that look identical to Greendale's woods.
And some mentionings of the blossoms and maple syrup, which was fun.
Which was, it was totally fun, but I really wish that they'd did a little more than just tell us about it. And they, like, showed us about it, was cute. You know?
And I really want to get more in-depth into Hell and how that runs. Like, I want
Yeah, because right now I don't care about that storyline very much at all.
Right.
I was like, just give up Hell, Sabrina. You don't have time for it. You have other extracurriculars you need to do.
I'm so nervous about Nick and what he's going through.
Yes, Nick is the one that's, like, hurting my heart the most right now. It's so... with the whole him wanting pain thing, it's very, to forget. It's very, like, you know, the self-harm aspect of it. Like, it's just so heartbreaking. And I feel like Sabrina's being a little oblivious right now. Like, she'll ask him how he is and stuff.
But not really.
And she even mentioned, like, PTSD. But I'm like, he needs, like, real treatment instead of you just, like, asking him. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's really nice what she's trying to do, but it's...
She has too much on her plate to take care of him herself, and she needs to realize that so that he can she can help him get real help.
Yeah.
Or helping... They still have to find the other two artifacts. If they recruited Nick to help out, that would give him, again, a purpose, a goal to work towards, versus just feeling like he's broken and useless now.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing is that Sabrina can't even recognize it.
I know.
Like, that's the issue.
Particularly sad. And Harvey's dealing with some issues of his own
insecurities. But we're not sure if that's, like, an actual... Like, is this something that's actually happening? Does Billy really like Roz, and there's something here where they're trying to alienate Harvey? Or is this something that Harvey is just
imagining in his own internal struggle?
That's his perception of it. I'm not sure.
I think it's just his perception of it.
There was that one weird shot where it looked like Billy was looking at Roz. I couldn't really tell.
We don't know if he was or if it's, like, from Harvey's perspective.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not certain. And then probably the final most important storyline is that Dorian's breaking out. Like, he's got pimples.
Yeah. So. Again, with that whole magic thing. What's going on?
Let's play!
Yes.
I don't know what's up with the weird sisters, to be honest.
I feel like they just become slightly more plot devicey.
Agreed.
At the moment.
Just to get Nick mad, they did that, and then it's like they never grow or change.
Well, and then it's also Prudence. Like, I don't know. I miss them being, like, the actual full weird sisters.
Yeah, agreed. I enjoy the weird sisters,
like, they were useful before.
They should form a band.
I think we're ready.
I think the old gods are going to prevent you from having sex.
Which is very sad. Because it's such, like, normal, like, teenager thing. Yeah. So I'm kind of enjoying it.
Me too.
Oh no, they're spying.
Is that a medusa?
It is. So is it a snake dancer?
Charmer?
Yeah.
Don't know. Probably something not good, though.
Right. Some sort of, like, witch drug.
Yeah.
I hope it's something good and...
Good morning.
Medicinal, but...
I may have bragged to all the girls about my dark, dashing private school boyfriend.
I shall be there.
Oh, I hope you are.
Me too. I don't want to see you guys break up, please.
I'm just hoping this is a one-episode spiral, and then Sabrina saves him.
or he saves himself.
Yeah.
We don't need Sabrina to save her.
God.
It seems like it's gonna be bad. Whatever. If you were only supposed to take a few drops.
Good morning.
Oh.
What?
She was there.
Oh. Gross.
Agreed.
What are you doing here?
Your father and I met last night at the carnival.
I gotta get to mines.
You're not even gonna introduce her? He's Harvey's dad. Mm-hmm. Where are your manners?
Right? I mean, it's a symbolic gesture giving thanks to a bunch of rabbits.
What do you have against rabbits, Sabrina?
Right.
You found Lucy in an ice cream freezer and returned her to me.
Oh no, is she gonna think it's herself? Like she's having, you know,
right,
multiple
like
personalities kind of thing?
Just they're drinking. Did they lose track of time, I'm guessing?
Son of an angel.
Mm-hmm. Really? You're just gonna have another drink before you go?
At least let's send her a message back.
Go. I'll cover for you with the Ravenettes.
She's gonna get kicked off of the cheer team if she doesn't do some cheering.
What does that mean for us?
It means the Dark Lord is a sore loser. He's cut us off like the petulant brat he is.
So does that mean Sabrina can restore it, or Lilith?
I'm assuming that there's something Sabrina can do to restore it, so.
Right.
Why, she's not even Queen of Hell.
That's enough, Dark Lord. What do you mean Lilith's not Queen of Hell? Of course she is.
When you tell them, daughter. Or shall I?
Oh.
Girl, you in trouble.
You should have told them on your own. You knew that the Dark Lord was gonna probably bust you.
Don't be mad. It's his face.
Oh, Nick, no.
I did it to save the realms. There's a balance.
You did it because you wanted to. You did it because you like power. And that's healthy. Up to a point.
Oh, I love Zelda.
You do have a savior complex. I will agree with that.
I'm Queen of Hell, as we all now know. I should have access to the same energies that Lucifer does.
It's true, technically.
The Dark Lord's power is infernal. It's gotta come from hell, right? Some, I don't know, battery?
But does his power come from hell? I do not think so. I don't know. No.
I mean, I think it comes from hell.
Yeah? I mean, didn't he have already power from being a fallen angel, though?
I don't care if you're the Queen of England. You're still my niece, and I won't have you going to one of the nether realms without some familial support.
Aww.
Also, you have kept secrets from them, so...
Could all come with you.
Blimey, what would I have?
Fine, Ambrose can go.
Well, what am I going to wear?
Honestly, I love them when they're as a family.
Agreed. Nick.
No! I feel like this is gonna go so wrong. I don't care that he's beating him up, but I mean, I feel like this is gonna somehow enable the Dark Lord to escape.
Oh, they don't enable him to escape. I think it'll just hurt Nick more.
Isn't it weird that no one's here?
Yeah, it is weird, guys.
This is bad, I feel like.
Why are you waiting? One should be the lookout, and the other one should just go with Roz. What if there's somebody inside? You're gonna get bit by a snake, Roz.
Oh, a bunch of snake skins. Probably because of all of her hair.
You've saved me a trip.
Scream.
Right? Something. Did she sting her?
I think so.
Or bite her?
Thank you for warning us, Robin Goodfellow.
Robin, why? Oh, Nick.
No.
This isn't gonna help.
I'm not really the person you want to be punishing, am I, Nick? That would be you.
I feel like he blames himself that Sabrina took the throne.
Yeah, agreed. That Sabrina had to save him.
That boy knows nothing of true hell. But he will when I rip him limb from limb!
You'll have your chance, Faustus.
I mean, these two bad guys working together, it just was a bad idea to put in a bad guy. Especially a power-hungry one like Father Blackwood.
Right.
Oh, this is hell. I am in hell.
You said you wanted to travel.
But I, Amber Spellman, am in hell.
He's not even terrified, he's just really excited.
They're not hell's gifts. They're Lucifer's. They come from within him. They originate with him, and he dispenses them as he sees fit.
In theory, Sabrina should have the same ones dispensed.
But Lilith was already a witch.
Well, yeah, she's a different breed.
Dr. C proposed. Marriage. To me.
Be excited for her, please be excited for her. I know you're really stressed out right now, but...
Both you and Sabrina are deserting me. Deserting this family. Deserting our coven. In our greatest hour of need. I'm sadly unsurprised.
Oof.
Zelda, you got a lot of work to do on yourself, girl.
Zelda, you mean?
Yes, it's Zelda.
I thought you said Hilda.
No.
She's so cold she can't even talk.
She's right.
Why didn't you think of that at first? Who should we call? Maybe our friend, the Witch Queen of Hell?
Get it together, guys. I know you're panicking, but seriously. Do you know this guy? Who's this guy?
This is the witch that they trapped. Not witch.
Oh, the angel. Oh. Oh, yeah, I guess he was an angel. I forgot. I feel like this is not a permanent solution.
No, I don't think so either. Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
What was that?
What was what?
What sounded like... Dorian, are you torturing someone in there?
Oh, no. He's
gonna drink
focused.
it. No! Damn it! He's gonna kill that angel. It'll be useless.
I can explain.
No. No explanation needed. It's pretty clear what's going on here.
Sabrina!
Everything's going to shit
Why
right
did
now.
you leave him?
I hope that's enough.
Is everyone insane?
Yes. Yes, they are.
It was like he drank ink.
This whole thing is a mess.
Yeah, I mean, I understand Nick's spiral, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
This plan is nothing short of lunacy.
Yes, it is. Lunacy, as in pertaining to the moon. Luna. Lunacy.
Thank you, Hilda.
Aww.
And thank you, Sabrina. If this works, the entire coven will be in your debt.
Oh, I hope it works.
Me too. I'm all for like a simple solution to this bit.
Mm-hmm.
I just caught him cavorting with sex demons.
I mean, he's a warlock of a certain age. Apparently that goes with the
Or that he was trapped with the devil.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a talk with him. But...
After the hair moon.
That's why there's too much going on. Too many priorities. I like her outfit.
Sabrina's?
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
I like it.
We
It's
have
cute.
opposite tastes in this case. Normally we have the similar tastes.
Mm-hmm. I don't like the like raised flowers, but I like the sort of lacy flowers. Funny.
Please, please let this blood work. It's a weird song, but sure.
I like it though.
Mm-hmm.
For this.
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh, that's the carnival goers.
Sabrina, you're gonna have to use your power.
Oh, because they also said this was a holy day for them.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
Face off.
Harvey, where are you going?
Back to the carnival. To find out what the hell happened to Roz.
It's also weird.
I appreciate you don't want to wait, so I'm all for it, Harvey. I'm just worried that something bad's gonna happen to you.
Well, we were just about to have a spot of lunch. We've got Nutella and bread and cheese and wine and...
Are you inviting them to the picnic? This is so weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not opposed to it. Like, I kind of enjoy this other new coven-y thing going on, but I don't know what it means.
Should we say a prayer of thanks to Lilith first?
Awkward.
Oh, they don't pray to the Dark Lord either, though. They pray to
yeah.
their old god thing.
That's why I was like, I think this is interesting.
I see. He shares his carnal embraces with others. But not you.
You don't know anything about me.
Well, she's not exactly wrong, is she, Nick?
Your soul is shrouded in darkness. Polluted. And you reek of sex.
Sabrina's face.
Oh my god. Be careful that Nick doesn't stab you.
You keep spiders as pets.
Yeah.
She's like, we're not.
They're very, very happy, though.
They're not happy. How could you possibly know what a spider feels? So...
Did she put like some sort of omen on her?
I don't know. I hope she didn't do something bad to Hilda.
Mystic forces we invite, fill the skies the clouds of night.
Be ye far or be ye near, we summon rain to appear.
Happy for some magic again.
Me too. Oh, they cleared it. Damn it!
Yes, yeah, and I'd like some wet mud. If anyone could, a little bit of tree bark.
Just gonna suck up the poison.
Mm-hmm. Is this a rando snake, or did she just like, you know, like, or
I'm
did she do
assuming
this?
it's a rando snake. Like maybe snakes come to where she is or something.
Yeah.
That snake won't be hurting anyone else.
Oh no.
Now something has happened, it's clear. And our time has come around again.
We apologize. Please, well, don't leave like this.
Hilda, you want him gone anyway.
Right?
You need time for your bath.
There's something under there for sure.
Think so?
Yes.
Moving, or do you think they're just statues?
I don't know. There's something under there. Are they people? Because she's like Medusa.
Oh, goddamn, you're right. I forgot. Medusa does turn to people to stone. They're totes peoples. Oh no, Harvey, you're gonna get turned to stone.
I'm guessing his dad might be one of them.
Or Roz is slowly turning to stone, maybe?
Oh, maybe. Oh, that's why she can't move and she's shivering.
Get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Roz.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad that he made the connection so fast.
Agreed.
I'm not apologizing. I didn't do anything wrong.
I agree in this case.
It's a gesture. If only to protect the coven.
Well, I've done enough to protect this coven, haven't I?
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah, he literally sacrificed his whole self.
I'm a big girl. I can deliver a pie by myself.
Oh no, Dorcas, something bad's gonna happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that moon pie looks like crap.
It was a place of no rest, no peace, just pain and hurt and burning and freezing. All to protect you.
Aww.
You didn't forget my birthday or show up late to the movies. You let me sacrifice myself for you. And you weren't worth it.
No!
Oh, I think it means because you took the throne still.
Yeah.
I don't want anything from you. Every time I look at you, all I see is your father.
No.
I hope this isn't what he is the whole season.
Me
Like,
either.
I definitely get this, but...
Absolutely. And honestly, his shit is interesting right now. Mm-hmm. It's so interesting.
But heartbreaking.
It is.
Oh no. She does not seem good at all.
Agatha!
What happened to her?
Run, girl. I don't know what the hell's going on, but run.
Right? It is not good. Oh no. Something gonna happen to both of them?
Yeah, I think so.
Your sister is detained.
It's like, I just wanted to bring you a moon pie.
I'll give you both if you do me one tiny favor.
What's the favor?
I don't know, but I hope this moon bath works.
I know. Even though they're not all there. You're missing 3 of your coven.
Okay, cover any exposed skin with the oils and lie down with everyone else.
Please work, please work.
I know. I need something good to happen in this episode. I'm all for them being moon witches. Come on.
Well, at least something's gone right today.
Agreed.
Oh no, that's the moon pie. What are they doing with it?
I don't know.
Did you just give them like a tool to like mess with you?
They've lost their Dark Lord. Now let us take away their Hare moon.
So annoying.
Let the moon be consumed.
I'm annoyed by this.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
She's stoned.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. This episode is such a mess.
I know. Sabrina's gonna have to reverse it.
Can she?
I
This is
assume
magic.
so. Doesn't Sabrina have power though?
I don't know if she does anymore. This escalated much faster than I expected.
Me too.
Oh no, it's the sisters.
Sisters.
Have they been converted? Oh no.
I'll go down. He's my father. If anyone can sweet talk him, it's me.
Nick did something though.
But I don't know what it is. Did he kill him? I don't know if he even can.
It's just you and me now.
Where is he though? Okay, so regardless of all the shit that just went down in this episode, I liked it 1,000% more than the previous episode. I was so interested in all the storylines that were going on. I'm so nervous. I'm so panicked. Yeah.
I have slightly different feelings on it. Again, I feel like there's such overall pacing issues, because like just all of a sudden everything happens in this one episode. And granted, in general, I don't like episodes where like everything goes wrong. Mm-hmm. Like I like having like one little at least good hopeful thing happen in the episode, and like partially because a lot of shows like do have more like longer seasons. So if next episode some of these things get resolved, but if there's a third episode of just like everything's kind of crappy, then I'm gonna get really annoyed. Mm-hmm. As it currently stands, I'm not overly annoyed. Like I said, I do think there's just weird pacing because the first episode's really like sort of just good and light, and then all of a sudden now you have a whole new villain, and we haven't even fully dealt with like Nick being back, what's going on with the Dark Lord, and
Caliban.
Sabrina having to take Hell.
Hell basically disappeared in this episode, which is
fine.
For
I wish
me,
it wasn't there.
It was funny because like I enjoyed this episode so much without it.
Agreed.
But then it is just a dangling storyline from the previous episode. You know what I mean? Like Caliban didn't show up at all. It's like.
I just wish they had chosen one villain, like either these old gods or Sabrina becoming queen, and then like use one in the next season. Versus, I just feel like you don't need both.
Or if they cleared up, they had made more progress on the Hell storyline with Caliban, for example, and then they introduced these towards the end, maybe the last couple of episodes, or like just
like if the first
teasing towards them for the first half of the season, and then
like if the first 3 or 4 were Hell oriented, and then Sabrina secures her crown in that time, and then after that this happens, then I think it would make a little more sense. Right now having both, it's a little weird, unless there is intended to be like a season finale where Sabrina secures her crown and at the same time knocks out these old ones.
I feel like that's too long to drag it out though. This is only episode 3.
I thought it was episode 4.
This is episode 4. I guess it's not that long to drag it out, but I still feel like 4 more episodes of dragging this out. I mean, come on. These aren't the old gods either. They're just people who worship the old gods. So the old gods haven't even come in yet. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, first, the fact that they're losing all their powers and this whole celestial thing didn't work. I was really hoping it would work. Even though if it did work, it would be a really simple solution. So I kind of thought it would go wrong. Mm-hmm. And then
at the same time, like I said, I wanted like a win. And also, I don't like them not having their powers. It's kind of boring without the powers. Like, I like the magic, and I want the magic.
Because the thing is, we didn't honestly get that much more magic before they lost their powers. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, well, like, you hardly ever used them, so...
It still makes me sad.
It makes it less... It makes it less impactful because you hardly ever used them before. And it's so great when they do use them.
Right.
And it's just like...
No, they don't even have the option. It's just frustrating.
Yeah, I'd rather see some magical battles than what's going on.
Agreed.
This time. So there's that storyline. And the pagans, so now we know who they are. We know that Robin really did turn on Theo.
For now.
Roz is a stone, which I assume Sabrina will reverse, to be honest. I don't know when, but I don't think Roz is dead.
Well, they haven't really shown if Sabrina still has her full powers or not.
Yeah, that's like so weird. Really they haven't clarified. Because Sabrina doesn't technically get her power from the Dark Lord. I mean, she does.
She has her own celestial power.
Yeah, because she's a halfie. So, like... She would have some natural powers anyway, but then she... Literally 0% of the time this episode did she even try to use it, except for when she used it with them.
Right. And so I don't know if she also is losing, like, powerless, or if she's just less powerful. Like, maybe she has normal witch power versus her power. So I don't know. There's also, they haven't clarified.
Not only that, but, like, in her she's not worried about losing her powers. Like, Hilda talks about losing her power, like, when Hilda was talking to Harvey about losing their powers, or how they're depowered, or, how Zelda obviously is really worried about it. And Sabrina has expressed no concern over losing her powers, which made me think that she wasn't losing her powers, but then It was like, but then she didn't bother to use them against the pagans, so it's like...
Yeah, and she has used sort of, like, casual powers, like she's astral projected when the others haven't been able to. So we know she still has, like, normal power, but I still think it's weird they haven't addressed it at all, even just a side comment of, like, well, you don't have to worry about it, you know, something to, like,
or, like, even if they
point out to us.
If they didn't tell us, if they just showed us her using her powers, then we would know. Mm-hmm. But, like, besides astral projecting, you're right, I forgot about that. Mm-hmm. They haven't really. So...
I wish it had honestly, I kind of wish they weren't the villains and they worked together to create a whole new coven.
Because it was really fun when they were interacting with each other and that they weren't, like, necessarily, like, their clash between the cultures. That was actually kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. Because really, I really liked the Dark Lord being the villain because I just don't like him.
Yeah.
And I don't really hate the pagans.
Introducing new villains when you haven't gotten rid of your original ones. And now Father Blackwood and the Dark Lord is free because Nick did something stupid. I understand. Okay, the thing is, I'm mad that Nick did this, but I also his storyline is not out of the blue, and it's not boring. It actually makes sense. It's actually interesting. Mm-hmm. Like, he's been in a downward spiral.
I feel like his is the one that tracks the most.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
it's a good
Nick's
one.
Nick's actions aren't making me feel as if they're out of character, because it makes sense for somebody to
or
go
they're just
through the trauma
excuses for a plot.
Through.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah, it works. Like, the Weird Sisters, theirs is kind of weird to me, on and off. Sabrina sometimes get a little bit off. Roz and Harvey's isn't that off for me, or Theo's. They haven't really gotten in, like, deep depth to sort of Theo's. I do want to see more of that for sure. It'll be interesting to see how they handle, the Roz turning into stone thing. Yeah, I hope that this is, like, the tension build up, and then the next ones do actually start.
I hope they get rid of, to be honest, I hope they knock out the pagans in the next episode.
That's what's happening.
Because I do not want to see lingering villains right now, especially now that the Dark Lord's free. Which I honestly think could be more fun, because he's been trapped for, like, 3 episodes, so it's kind of like...
I mean, I'm down for
leave him completely off, or bring him back.
Yeah, I'm down for a Dark Lord pagan battle.
Yeah.
Like,
agreed.
Maybe he'll like, bring the coven back together. Like, in an ideal world, with how it's gone to this point, if the coven got back together, the Dark Lord sort of rallied them, and they took down the pagans, and then the Dark Lord stepped aside to support Sabrina's run of hell, and maybe he, I don't know, does his own thing, then that'd be great. But I don't see that happening, but I'd like it.
I'm a little sad that it never went anywhere with the whole praying to Lilith, and Lilith being the
I was
new
so there for it
thing. It's just like, because she was so happy when she got prayed to, and I thought, this is cool, they're gonna be like the first coven for Lilith.
That'd be so cool.
And I don't know, I just thought it was like
a really great moment,
like, twist, and then how maybe the way they got their powers would change and stuff, and their rituals would change, and it would just, and then they might go against other Dark Lord covens and stuff. It would just have been really fun. Right. So the fact that it's not going anywhere makes me really sad.
Again, this all comes down to, if we didn't have to deal with Sabrina being the Queen of Hell, everything would be great. That's how I feel about it. Who knew that you could reach the point where hell's the boring part?
Yeah, right? So, like I said, it was fun. Like, without any hell, I was really interested in this episode, but I'm also kind of disappointed that there wasn't any hell, in the way that it's just like, well, we're gonna randomly pick them up somewhere. I don't know where. Like, at least there's no... I mean, Caliban could have showed up to just laugh at her, I guess, just once, and then at least then it would have been like, well, at least the hell hasn't completely disappeared. Early on the episode, when they found out that the power from the Dark Lord is technically because he's an angel, which I kind of suspected already. Right. So, I thought it was going to go a different direction. I was so excited. I was like, oh man, they're going to have to find, like, an angel and, like, somehow, like, convince them to lend them the power until they can, like, figure out their own situation. I thought that was going to go.
Too. I forgot they had one trapped.
Me too. And so I was kind of disappointed when they did it. I was just like, oh. Because I was really excited for them to, like, convince an angel to help them out or something.
Right. Get their own Castiel.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what happens next. I'm kind of excited for it, but I don't know I just don't know.
I just liked this 1,000 times more than the previous episode, so.
No.
And also I think that I like how much more Nick we're getting. I know we're just jumping from subject to subject, guys, so I was just thinking about this. Like, how last season I complained so much about... I don't know if I complained so much, but...
Yes, we did.
That he was just a subset to Sabrina's plot, and this one he has his own plot, and I love it, even if it's a crappy one. Even if he's going through the shit right now, it is entertaining to watch. Yeah. And I hurt for him, and Sabrina, when they were arguing in that woods, I was like, they both... the fact that he couldn't look at what he said, every time I look at you, I think you're your father. I was just like, oh my god.
But it makes so much sense.
Yes.
If they decide that Sabrina and Nick shouldn't be together and they somehow, like, rope her in with Caliban or something, I'm gonna be pissed.
Dude, Caliban will have to be far more interesting. At least Nick was interesting in season 1.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They started off making Caliban seem interesting with him leading the way there, but now he's just been, like, literally a glorified surfer boy after the crown. And that's it.
Yeah.
So they have to fit a lot in there.
I don't need no boring surfer guy.
That's what I don't want. I like Sabrina and Nick together.
Yeah, especially if once like what they're going through now is so emotional. If they can recover from this, it will.
I don't know how they would. I don't know. I'm just curious.
Yeah. Also, what's the favor Nick did?
Don't ruin my OTP.
Just let him go, or was there some other thing that he did that then made the Dark Lord?
I know. I don't think it's just letting him go. I don't think that's what it was. It would be way too boring, in my opinion. I think it had to be something else, and then he gave him the drugs, and then he escaped. I'm hoping it's more interesting than just letting him go, because that's boring.
Since he escaped from the circle, can then he escape Father Blackwood's body?
I don't know.
Because he technically doesn't need a body. His original body didn't like disappear or anything.
Maybe they're working together. It seemed like they were working together. So, and obviously, yeah, and I think Father Blackwood is also against the old ones.
Well,
so.
Of course he would be, because he wouldn't have power from that.
Yeah, I know. Like, if the Dark Lord and Father Blackwood work together to take down the old ones, I'm not opposed to them still existing. Like, it's not saying it's my ideal, but with where we are in the series and what we're working with, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah. Also, Pruden's siblings, still living dolls.
Yeah, basically.
Why do we even have them in the show?
Which is so sad, because they were so great.
Why do you even bother age them up? You should have just been like, they died. I don't know. Like, I don't even care. But, like, if you weren't going to use them, like, don't bother aging them up and doing this thing. Just, like, be like, they're gone for... Leave them off screen so that Prudence will never know what happens to them, so that there'll be a mystery, and maybe if this show continues on, then they can appear. Yeah. I don't need this living doll crap.
Right. So...
Most people have probably already forgotten about them.
I did forget about them, we'll be honest. I just want an episode where I have, like, just all good things to say, because there's so many little things that I like, and I want one.
Mm-hmm. And I loved the witchy hair moon ritual thing.
That was so fun. And I even liked the whole cake ruining it thing. I just, with everything else that happened in the episode, I was sad. Alright, hey guys, so it turns out that the outro of our last discussion got cut off. So you might have missed a little bit of our thoughts, but let's be real, we repeat ourselves a lot, so it's fine. So since we didn't have it, thanks for watching. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments if you were as frustrated as we were, what parts you enjoyed, just thoughts, feelings, you know.
Spoiler warnings if you're spoiling, but have fun.
Exactly.
Go ham on this Sabrina.
We have lots of feelings, obviously, and we'd love to know yours.
Yes.
So thanks for watching with us, and we can't wait to see you on the next episode. Bye! Everybody's coming to get me. Just say you never met me. Running up the flagpole, digging holes. Hear the voices in my head. I swear to God, it sounds like they're snoring. 'Cause if you're bored, then you're boring. The agony and the irony is killing me. But I'm not sick, but I'm not well. I'm so hot. 'Cause I'm in hell.
I didn't remember a lot of those except for the last word, so I was like,
it's okay.
Snoring. Boring.
I know all the words except for that one verse. I have to, like, actually be listening to the song to know it, but the rest of it was my fave song, man. I loved that song. Alright.
We need to do our intro.
Yep. We got the outro ready. Oh, copyright music.